Hey guys, Tony Maritato here, licensed physical therapist, and I wanted to answer one of two questions that came in from Sandy in the Total Knee Replacement Support Group for Kind People. The first question that Sandy asked was, is it possible to overstretch the muscles, tendons, ligaments of the knee after a total knee replacement? The second question was talking about more advanced exercises, and I still want to wait until I get into the clinic to record some video and share. But the first question I think I can answer right now. So it's really, really near impossible to overstretch your knee after a total knee replacement. And the reason why I say that is because the implant itself is going to limit the range of motion at some level. You know, for me right now, I'm sitting on my leg. My heel is touching my backside. I don't think there's a component on the market that I'm aware of that allows the knee to flex to this level. 150 plus degrees of flexion. So the implant itself will limit, but also don't forget the connective tissue that surrounds the knee. We're going to call it collectively the joint capsule. The joint capsule is an incredibly strong, thick, fibrous connective tissue. It has to be, because it's what's holding the knee together. The implant is in there, and the implant is made of very strong material, but the joint capsule has always been inside your knee. That was not replaced during the surgery, and it has to be strong enough. Remember when you used to jump off of a brick wall, or you used to run and play and do things as a child, as a young adult, that joint capsule has to sustain 3 to 5 times your body weight when you're landing, when you're jumping. So it's an incredibly thick structure. That is why I believe when somebody is limited in knee flexion, there are more components to it than just scar tissue. So that being said, the muscles can be stretched, but I find that the muscles are rarely the limiting factor in gaining range of motion. Muscle is like rubber band. Joint capsule, ligament, tendon is more like fibrous rope. And so you can pull on rope, and rope will eventually start to lengthen. It's called creep. It requires a long sustained pressure, but there's still a limit to that. And I don't think that we as individuals can ever push past that limit. Now, that being said, there's always going to be a scenario. You've maybe seen pictures on the internet where somebody had a knee replacement and they fell. Somebody had an unexpected trauma to the leg or a car accident. The tissue can be disrupted, but in normal daily life and normal function, normal exercise and activity, you really don't run a risk of overstretching the knee or the connective tissue around the knee, as long as you do everything within reason, moderation. So great question, because I know a lot of people do put a lot of time into gaining range of motion, but it's very, very unlikely that somebody could overstretch the joint itself. So on my next video, I'll record some higher level functional activity that you could use in knee replacement recovery. Until then, this might be a video that YouTube wants to recommend you watch. Hopefully it's a good one for you. Otherwise, check out the channel and see if there are any other videos that answer other questions. Thanks.